Well, good morning. We're just now pulled up to the house,
Daddy,
grabbing the extra battery. What, bub?
I need to. When I come in, I'm gonna.
Can you get Reagan?
Okay.
Banabi had to go join me.
She's saying hi to you?
Yeah, wait. Oh, Daddy, door down.
Wow. She said hi 4 times to Jackson. So yeah, this is the new house, pending everything goes through. We're here, the inspector's here, and we're meeting the contractor here. So we'll kind of do a walkthrough real quick of what all we're going to be doing and get that set. So I'm going to go talk to the contractor. So the first barn on this property I'm really excited about. It's a big pole barn. It has fenced off pastures off the side and back of it. The pasture that we just saw there actually connects right here to this stall. There's a big sliding door. You can let animals in and out. We're super excited about that. It's already set up if we want to have a cow, some goats, or pigs, or whatever we want to put in there. You can see these boards actually in the back wall, at the very bottom of the back wall, are covering like a chicken door. There's another fenced-in paddock just behind the barn that's big enough for, 15 or so chickens perhaps. Through this door, there's an actual door that leads into a concrete floor portion of this barn, and it's a garage. It has an actual overhead garage door. It is definitely not tall enough for Brittany's van, unfortunately, but we'll be able to use this space for something like a workshop, add some workout equipment out here that we can use, kind of keep that stuff out of the house, set it up as a nice space to do any of our building projects that we have around our farm, being able to have all of the tools handy and accessible. I mean, we are really excited about this. It's going to hopefully be able to meet all of our needs that we have, and it's not even the only barn on the property. There's another one. People like this, boy, you got a lot of them. Yeah, we've asked, and they agreed. Part of this is they're cleaning all the junk out, so all this crud, anything that's not like these structures, all this crud gets out.
Where are they going?
Pallets and everything. Yeah. So here we see one of the pastures that's right off the side of the barn. These are the kinds of things that are set up and ready to go. So we can get some sort of pigs, goats, cow, whatever we want as soon as we moved in. Back here you can see the second barn is further back. So here is a third pasture that's completely fenced off, not counting the one we just looked at, not counting the smaller one behind the barn that's got, set up for chicken. Obviously, these have not been well maintained for a while. They've got quite a large amount of plant growth that's almost chest high on me in some spots, and I'm 6 feet tall. There is water coming out to this barn. That's what we're looking at right here. Unfortunately, there's no actual water coming through the pipe, so we're going to have to figure out what is going on, where this water's coming from, and hopefully be able to fix whatever problem there is, whether the pipes have broken or corroded somehow, or whether the water's just turned off somewhere in the house and we're not aware of. But this is the kind of thing that makes chores so much easier when you can come out to the barn. You've got easy access to water. It's close by. You don't have to lug water all the way from the house. That'll be really exciting. There is this chicken coop right off this barn. This is a small, just kind of post and wood frame style barn. And it looks like they added this on. It's really actually decently built. It's got metal siding on it. I don't know if it gets real hot. It didn't seem to be hot. The day we were out here, it was actually probably somewhere in the upper 80s. Got kind of a rough-hewn door cut right out of the side of it. And it's just basic box inside. Nothing super special. But again, any type of animals we'd really want to store in here. A little small, the doorway at least, for a cow. But if we did a little bit of adjusting on it, we could make the door bigger or add a second door so there was kind of a side-by-side opening. I might want to put a better door in anyways with actual framing. That way we're not fighting with this little door with just the two little like hook latches. And you can see all this soybean field going out in the back. That is ours as far as you can see out almost to the tree line. And you can see this corn growing on the right side of the frame here. That's one property line. And then from there all the way to the fencing here on the left, you can kind of see through the lean-to. If you look underneath it here, that's halfway the width of the property. So it goes that same width again, keep going off to my left. We have a decent amount of soybean that's planted on that property right now. So that's going to be harvested sometime this fall. And it is being leased out to a farmer, and after this year, that lease is renewable. So if we wanted to renew it and let them farm it, that would pretty much take care of all of our property taxes for the year. Or we could not have a farmer farm, do something with that property, and instead we could do something with it. So either way, we got a ton of options. Nothing but potential here at this property. And you might be able to tell that the words coming out of my mouth right now are not matching my lips on the screen. We were having a few issues with our microphone. It was not picking up some voices and was picking up other voices, and we weren't sure exactly what was happening. So we haven't had that issue with this mic before. So again, it might be that it wasn't plugged in properly. Could be that we were just standing too far behind it or not talking loud enough. So all that to say, we're really excited about this house, and we're really looking forward to the potential. And we really hope that the sale actually goes through. We're still in the negotiation phase as far as the inspection, getting things fixed. The roof needs to be redone. It needs a brand new heat pump and air conditioning. It needs crawl space needs to be taken care of. A few other things, some electrical work. Nothing too bad, but it's a house built, almost 50 years ago, and it just needs some TLC. Well, good morning. We accidentally, I wasn't thinking about it yesterday, and I ended up leaving my feed bags, 3 of them, excuse me, out in the rain. Thankfully, they were mostly dry. I was able to get, like you guys just saw, the majority of all the clumps and really wet bits. It was harder to find in the scratch grains, the corn mix, because that doesn't clump as much. It just looks shinier. But I was able to get it out. So we're gonna let the turkeys, the chickens out. We have discovered we have 2 roosters, not just the 1 bantam rooster. If you haven't done so yet, go to our Instagram and our Facebook now. Actually, we have our Facebook is Hashley Farms, and then we obviously have the Instagram, which we've been doing a lot. So go ahead and go to those platforms. And we have it's not really a contest, but we have a post up about our small bantam rooster, taking suggestions for names to see what name we should take for him. So we have had a lot of people already respond, including my sister Ariel, who responded 11 times. Appreciate that, Ariel. And I think we have somewhere in the realm of 20 or so names by now, and we just posted it up yesterday. So hopefully we'll get to a point where we like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 of the names, and once we've kind of got those ones decided and settled, that's the point when we will probably do like some sort of a poll or something on the ones we like the most, and people can vote, and that'll be what we name our little bantam rooster. So ladies, wait on my generosity. It really is. Running around. What they're doing. They were all running around. That's what we were showing you. The geese were flapping their wings, and they're running with their wings spread out, just all over in the pen. They seem to really be happy. It's a much larger pen than we've given them before, I think ever, to be honest. And that's just mostly that's been due to us kind of being confined to my parents' yard, so we're gonna have to start moving and recycling into other grass areas that they've been probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We've about used up all the fresh stuff.
I mean, the amount of space we've kept them in is less than half an acre, like a quarter of an acre probably, and we've had what, like 20, 30 birds that we've so far for the span of like 6 weeks, well, 4 to 6 weeks.
11, 20 something, 30, almost 35 to 40 birds.
I mean, so you could do a lot of birds on a small space if you're wise and you're, rotating them often enough, and it can be done on a small scale.
Yes, yeah, it can. But what were we talking about? The house.
The house.
So originally, we because we knew it was an estate sale, we asked, and our realtor asked actually 2 times, once in email and then later once in text. Got replies back. We asked, is this as is, or is it like they're selling it and we can negotiate with them on things that need to be repaired? Both times they said it is not as is. In writing, we got that. And then after they accepted the offer and we sent our thing back saying what we wanted, their realtor just kind of called our realtor and was like, no, this is as is. And she stood up for us and stood up for what was right, which is great, said, no, it is not. I asked you 2 times. I sent an email, I sent a text, and both times you said it is not as is. And that was before we made an offer. So we made the offer, you haven't changed it, and now you're trying to go back on what you said. So the head guy for our real estate agency got involved, and he's one of the bigger guys apparently here in Indiana. Like, everybody knows his name, and he got mad and called that realtor as well, or something. No, it was an email. She sent an email and CC'd him on it. And the other realtor sent back an email and said, "Oh, I see you emailed this guy. Yeah, let me talk to my clients. So now we've gotten estimates. We paid 4 estimates on the roof, on the HVAC, on the crawl space, and the electrical. And now they're getting, for 2 of those, the crawl space and the roof, they're getting estimates on. So we're really excited, hoping that they'll come back saying they'll do those 2, which would be more than enough for us. We'll take care of the electrical. We'll take care of the, what's the other one? HVAC.
Which we were already planning on doing because it's old, like baseboard style heating, and we wanted to redo it anyways. Time to cull the flock here of males. Too many males.
Now the males are fighting.
Males are just fighting.
I think either this weekend.
It's the pecking order, right?
Yes. So we have decided we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 male ducks. One of those males is it's either a farm runner duck or it's a harlequin, like a Welsh harlequin. We think they're the runner ducks because they stand upright. And we got a female of that breed as well. So we're going to keep those 2. And then we've got 2 females of the khaki Campbells, and we're going to cull 4 of the 5 males of the khaki Campbells because we don't need that many.
They're all beaten up on the females.
Yes.
Plus,
there's no reason to keep that many males. You have 1 or 2 males per every 4, 5, 6 females, and you do that so that they can breed, which is our intent. We're gonna try and have them breed. We're gonna let them do it. We're gonna try and have them do it naturally, and then back to the house. We get easily distracted. This is life with us.
And there's no kids right now.
Yeah, we like to blame it on all the kids, but really this is just truly life with just us. But if they can take care of the roof and the crawl space, even if they really honestly do the roof, I would be happy. But the roof and the crawl space, we'll take care of the other 2 things. We're kind of planning on that sort of in our budget. Then we'll have no issues. The sale will go through. It is a remodel loan, so we're going to be having almost everything in the house changed, completely redone. I mean, we're not ripping walls out. We're taking 1 wall out, but we're not like ripping drywall out and putting up new drywall or insulation or anything. But all the floors are redone. All the ceilings and walls are repainted. Every single square inch is going to be changed, basically. And then the garage is going to turn into a family room, and then we're building off of the front of the garage a master bedroom. And that's going to be our house. There's 2 barns, which you saw earlier in the video as well. I might drop pictures up here, or maybe I'll be too lazy in editing, you never know. One's a small barn for animals. The other's a really huge pole barn that we're excited about with a garage built in.
Which is nice because we're going to lose our garage to a family room. So we'll still have a garage. It'll be an unattached garage, but a garage nonetheless.
Yep.
And if you put a new garage door in, my car would fit.
It's true. I think I'd have to raise the height of I think the issue is the opening in the front.
Oh, I'll just make it bigger.
Could.
My poor car has no garage.
But
ever.
Yeah. And then, of course, in doing all this and where we're moving, I'm actually not going to have my take-home car for work, and so we're going to be in the market here for getting a car. And we'll probably do a video on that because I've got kind of some fun stuff as far as we're not going with a normal car. I don't think.
Motorized bike?
A scooter. A Razor scooter. Just like in college. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to say. We're still here. I know there's not a ton of farming content that we have. It's like, oh wow, they showed us the ducks and the geese and the turkeys and the hens again, and that's really all we got for now. We have our tiny little sad garden on the south side of the house here. That's it. We got big plans. We're planning on doing a fall winter garden if we can. But that's the plan. We plan on this fall or early winter, hopefully getting pigs. And we'll do a whole video on that and that endeavor.
And guinea fowl.
in guinea fowl. That'll probably be pretty much as soon as we figure out our move-in date. We're probably going to order so that those are ready. We might even get them while we're still here at my parents' house. We love the guinea fowl. Those are the best birds. And they'll be free roaming again all over our property. So, all that to say, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, appreciate you guys watching. Glad that you're sticking around. Again, I know I said this a little bit earlier. We have a Facebook page now. It's Hashley Farms, or if you're doing like the actual like www.facebook.com/Hashley.farms.1. I don't know why it chose that. I didn't choose that. It just threw that in automatically. So you can go there, and all of our updates and stuff that we post, we end up putting up there. Our Instagram, which is also Hashley Farms, you can find us there. We're doing that Name the Rooster contest going on. And then, yeah, that's normally where we do lots of updates. We do a lot more of our family life on Instagram, which also goes on Facebook. So, and then our videos, and this will probably be the first one I think that we do this with, but our videos we are going to put on Facebook as well. So we're going to have 2 platforms now for our actual videos, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah. So look us up.
Yep. And then if you like this video, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell notification. That way when we do put a new video out, you're notified right away. We've been trying to do premieres recently just because they're kind of fun. We've had a few people pop in and watch them like while we're sitting there watching them. So, but just watch out for those, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Thanks.